Hey, welcome to Art 100. This is the week of January 25th, and we are going to be starting our class. So, today, first thing you're going to do is you are going to read from this book. This is Art 100's book. This is Living with Art by Mark Getlein. We are going to read chapter 1, which will be pages 3 through 19. It's important that you read it because it's going to start talking to you about some of the important concepts of art. What is the impulse for art? Uh, what artists do, and it's going to talk about Maya Lin and Vincent van Gogh. It's also going to talk about creativity and creating, and then lastly, and most importantly, it's going to ask you some questions about looking and responding. And so, probably the biggest area that we're involved with in art is looking and responding. So, our art project is part of reading chapter 1 today. And so, when you're done with reading chapter 1, I have a Word document included on the assignment tab, and it'll basically be you're going to do an art find. You're going to need to find 4 pieces of artwork wherever you are located. So if you're on the SMSU campus, you can look anywhere on the SMSU campus. You can look, if you live in Marshall, you can look anywhere in Marshall. If you are in another community or located in another place, use your local area to find your art. Now, what type of art am I looking for? I'm looking for specifically one painting, a sculpture, and then any other form of art that you think is art. Drawing, printmaking, multimedia, mixed media. But I would like it to be something that's definable as art. Um, you also, when you're done with that, you're going to include a photograph of each of those pieces of art that you take yourself, and it can be with your phone, your tablet, or even a camera if you actually have one. I would like you to use the Word document 4 different times. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to record, and it's going to be what it is, its name, the medium, what it's made of, and then its dimensions. Like it's a sculpture, and it is this one right here. And this one is about 18 inches tall. It is from here to here, it's about 8 inches to 9 inches wide. And then this direction, it's only about 4 inches wide. So it's 4 inches wide, it's 18 inches tall, and then its depth is about 8 inches. So that would be an example of that. And that one was made from cardboard, and that's its medium, and its name is Red Wing. Then there I would define it. My first thing I would do is subjectively, how does this make me feel? What do I see when I see this? Oh my gosh, how do I feel? I feel it's swooping and energetic, and it's like looking up at the sky and seeing an eagle by the sun. It could be those type of thought process. It's bold and red, and it's the swoop has this feel like the whoosh of the wings. Okay, so that's the emotional, the subjective response. Objectively, I could say, well, they have red paint on it. It looks like it's meant to be red in color. It has a large S shape that makes up a majority of its figure. It goes from the base, which is wide, and it gets very thin as it comes to the top wing. It expands. You can actually tell that it's an eagle form or shape. And then the circle up here looks like it is a sun. This looks like it's a tail. This looks like it's the head. And notice that they used a different texture on the tail and on the head. And the wing is a separate texture. And then there's a hole inside that's shaped like a feather. It also has 2 surfaces, one on the outside on the left and one on the outside on the right. So that's how we objectively define what it is. And then reflect, is it good art? Do I think it's good or bad? Why do I think it's good or bad? I think it's good art because it demonstrates a mood or a feeling. When a person sees an eagle flying or a big, large bird, they get really super excited because it's something that you don't see every day. And when you see one in the sky, it brings together that your eye goes up and looks at it. And then as it's moving, you get this feeling. So I think it captures the essence of that. So that's what I'm looking for. So 4 pieces of art, uh, and record them. Tell me about it subjectively, objectively, what is its name, its medium, and its dimensions, and just try to tell me if you think it's good art. Right now, you may not know whether it's good art or not. That's okay. It just is. This is our way of exploring ideas in art and getting used to the idea of looking and responding, because that's what really art is. It's all about looking and responding. So we look at it, we see it, and then we have to make a decision on whether it's good or bad, and that decision is based on the journey that you have, where you've been in your life, where you're going in your life. All the experiences that you have come together to make something, make a person feel good or bad about it. So all right, that's your first assignment. We're going to be doing interactive assignments like this, where you're gonna do some writing, you're going to do some reading. Typically, um, there'll be a reading portion from the book. Then I'll usually include some sort of media presentation that will give you more information about what the book was about. And then there will be usually some sort of art project that goes with it. Those 3 things will be listed in the assessments for the week of class. And it'll be due the following Sunday night it'll actually be Monday morning it'll be a Sunday night at 11:59 p.m., Monday morning right before Monday morning. So I give you a week to do it. And don't fret. Just let me know. Give me an email if you're struggling and you need more time. I'm really not very flexible, but I am flexible. So, all right. Good luck. Have fun doing an art find. Talk to you later. Now I got to figure out how to turn this off.